William Paca, Millions Yet Unborn. Long before any of us were alive, William Paca thought of us. Once, when writing to George Washington, he borrowed Samuel Adams' expression and declared that they were fighting for millions yet unborn. Paca, pronounced Paca, was born into a wealthy family on Halloween of 1740, not far from Baltimore. At 12, he entered the school that became the University of Pennsylvania. Following graduation, he studied law in Annapolis, then completed his legal training in England. William settled in Annapolis, married Mary Chew, and became one of Maryland's leading attorneys. In court, he was often opposed by his close friend Samuel Chase. Paca and Chase both sided with America against the mother country, but their styles were different. While Chase stirred up crowds with his fiery speeches, Paca, a quiet man, preferred to write newspaper articles and work behind the scenes. Together, they were a great team that helped lead Maryland toward independence. In 1776, Paca was elected to represent Annapolis in the Maryland legislature. Later, he represented Maryland in the Continental Congress, where he signed the Declaration. Paca meant it when he pledged his life, fortune, and sacred honor. He spent thousands of dollars of his own funds to supply the American troops during the war. From 1782 to 1785, he served as Maryland's governor. When the U.S. Constitution was created in 1787, many Americans complained that it didn't protect certain basic rights. The Bill of Rights was added to the Constitution to remedy this. This contains several of William Paca's suggestions. He included provisions for freedom of religion, freedom of press, and legal protection for citizens accused of crimes. William Paca suffered much of personal tragedy. His wife, Mary, died at the age of 38, and only one of their 3 children lived to adulthood. William remarried, but his second wife, Anne Harrison Paca, died at 23, and their only child didn't reach his 3rd birthday. Paca had 2 other children with women he didn't marry. One of them, his daughter Hester, was born to a black woman. Paca helped raise Hester and sent her to one of the finest boarding schools in Philadelphia. In later life, Paca was one of America's wealthiest men. By 1790, he owned more than 100 slaves. Around then, he built Whitehall, which was said to have the nation's most magnificent mansion. Lonely in his last years, William Paca died on this huge estate about 3 weeks before what would have been his 59th birthday.